All right, guys, we're going to work on our study guide here. I went through number 1 already, actually, with one class. So make sure you guys know you're going to start at -1. And you're going to rise up 1, run 4, and that's exactly what it should look like. I know the graphs aren't pretty. We're going to get through it. Next one, -2. That's where you're going to start. That's your y-intercept at -2. And then you're going to rise up 3, 1, 2, 3, and you're going to run 1. And there is your graph for number 2. I know they're not numbered. Just go ahead and number them for me. Number 3 down here, I want you to start at -4, and then hold on. All right, number 3, guys, you're going to go ahead and start at -4. We're going to rise 4 and run 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. And there's your graph there. Those first 3 should be easy. I should hope that we're good with those. That's last week's material pretty much. Now, let's get into number 4. Again, I'm renumbering these here. So that's number 4. I want you guys to hold on here. All right, so for number 4, I want you to make sure you see these coordinates, and you're going to have to give me the slope, the y-intercept, and the actual equation. So there are 2 parts to the equation, the slope and the y-intercept. Okay, the y-intercept is actually pretty easy. It's at +4. You can see where it touches the y-axis. So you can put +4 right there. Now, what are we going to do with the slope? It's negative. It's a negative slope. We know it's going down from left to right. And it's going to go down 1, down 2, down 3. And it's hard to see. I know, I understand the graph's hard to see. But it's going down from 4 down to this 1. So down 3, over 1, over 2. Okay? Down 3, over 1, over 2. And there's your equation. Okay? All right. Remember, we're going to number this 5. And this will be 6 over here on this side. Okay, number 5. Real quick. Okay, so I found the one I was working with earlier. So this is the handout I was showing 3rd and 4th period pretty much, I think, what these points are. So if you haven't written these coordinates down, go ahead and write these down. 0, 2, and 1, 5. And again, we need to find the slope, the y-intercept, and the equation. As I look at the y-intercept, it crosses +2. So +2. And if I look at the slope, I'm going to rise and run. I see from left to right it's rising. 1, 2, 3 over 1. 3 over 1, or just known as 3. Okay? Number 6. Number 6, my coordinates are 0, 1, and 5, -2. My y-intercept, I see crossing at +1. So +1 goes right here. And I'm going down. How far am I going down? 1, 2, 3. So down 3, -3. I can even put -3 here. And I'm going over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's hard to see, but it is over 5 here. And that's my slope. That's my fraction. Every slope can be written as a fraction. Okay? All right, the last 2. 0, 3 right here. Your y-intercept's at +3. You can see that right there. And then I'm going to rise 1, rise 2, run 1. Rise 2, run 1. So if I wrote out my equation, y equals 2x plus 3. And the last one here, slope, y-intercept equation. We're starting at +35. It's really hard to see. So that's my y-intercept. And if you just look at this right here, if I went down here this way, you could see it's from 0 to 35. So it's down 35 over 7. Down 35 over 7. On this graph, it's hard to see what it really is, but if you reduce this, 7 into 35, 7 goes into 35 5 times. And don't forget that negative. So it's going to be -5. We've done this problem a ton in class, actually. So the slope is going to be -5. Hope this was helpful. Do the best you can tomorrow on your quiz.